Hi, ladies. I just wanted to respond a little bit to Dayna and Jessica's videos in regards to the proverbs they gave. Dayna, the Swedish proverb you gave, in the calmest water swims the ugliest fish. I'm just looking at my notes, so bear with me. But I totally understand that. I feel like it almost has somewhat of the same meaning as the second proverb you gave, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, because things aren't always what they seem, and you should be grateful for what you have instead of kind of hoping for another life. Or um, sometimes they're just not what they seem. I mean, you have the calm in the calmest water swim the ugliest fish. I mean, it seems like things may appear wonderful, but they may not be so wonderful when you get there. Um, Also, Jessica, the Russian proverb that you gave, to trust but to verify, that is the same idea. So, you initially, I don't know about you two, but I am a very trusting person, and you have to prove me wrong to not trust you. And so, when I think about that proverb that you gave, Jessica, I feel that that's very similar to how kind of my life works too, because you always want to verify that what you're trusting is actually what you should be trusting. So, things are not always what they seem or appear. I thought that I would add in another proverb that I heard a lot growing up, which is the grass is always greener on the other side. So this is originally a Latin proverb. It originated in, I believe, around 1545. The proverb actually was originally stated as this: the corn in another man's ground seems ever more fertile and plentiful than our own does. And I was like, okay. So a little on the basis of a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. The grass is always greener on the other side. You should be happy with what you have, because usually that we have found from living life that even though it seems greener on the other side, it may not be. It may be the same amount of green as ours. It may be brown once you get over there. So, we have seen this proverb that I'm talking about in other things, like Ovid wrote it. He was a poet in the art of love. He said, harvest is always richer in another man's field. The English version came about in around the 1900s. It was also in a song worded a little bit differently in the early 1900s. And it has been remodeled in different languages, including French, Italian, and Japanese. So it's something that is kind of out there. And I believe that this really relates to us in present day, because social media is a big one with this. People's lives can appear much differently than what they are, and great and wonderful. And if you know like them personally, you may know that that's not really the case, and that's not how life works. But sometimes you're like, gosh, I wish I had their life. Well, usually it's not as great as it appears. So I think that it kind of goes along with everyone else's proverbs in this posting section. Also, just like I wrote down, different situations always seem better than one's own. So I just really liked your guys' proverbs, and I wanted to respond to you, and I think that doing the video response is pretty fun. So it was awesome watching your guys' videos. Thanks.